Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, welcome. I'm Ivy, I am a dweeb. Where's my tongue? Yeah, welcome back. And first of all, I'm going to start with an apology because I disappeared for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I disappeared on YouTube for a little bit. That's mainly because of just my mental health issues. I just haven't had the motivation. I keep forgetting to do things. I'm not good at the moment, but I'm trying to sort myself out. I've also got some family issues, very sensitive ones. If you hadn't read my Instagram, it's on one of my Instagram. But yeah, so a lot of stressful times currently, but I'm trying to sort things out. Anyway, let's get to the video. So in today's video, it's on, do you need a fursuit to be a furry? And the simple answer should be no. No, you don't need a fursuit to be a furry. But from being a small YouTuber and a small fursuit maker, I've realised that a lot of furries, especially younger furries, seem to think they need, like, they're adamant that they need a fursuit to be a proper furry. I can't do the quotations, there's too many. Like, I don't know where people have got it from. It's like saying you're not a proper animal lover unless you have a pet. Like, what? You probably could say, yes, but Ivy, having a pet is money and time and caring for it, like keeping the upkeep of the animal and its environment good. But then again, so does a fursuit. You got to spend loads of money to get it. But a fursuit does take care, management and money, as well as everything else. There's a lot more to it than just putting it on and be like, woo! Yeah, having a fursuit is a lot of upkeep, which people seem to forget, and then they don't do anything with the suit as soon as they get it, and they leave it to like stink and get matted and just... Some people forget you need to actually wash your fursuit. I mean, some makers vary like their heads. Sometimes you can put them in a wash machine. So it's more of the case of wear a balaclava inside the fursuit head if there isn't one already sewn in. That way you can take the balaclava out and it should have kept all your sweat in, and then you can wash that. Obviously spray a little fursuit spray in your suit and stuff. Make sure it's disinfected. That's nice. And then you need to brush your fursuit. Because if you don't brush it enough after every fursuit outing and things like that, then the fur gets matted, and then when you do eventually brush it, all the fur comes out, and then you're left with bald spots. Okay, old Ivy will agree, because I didn't look after her properly. It's legit. Her head, I didn't brush her, I didn't clean her, because I was like, oh, it's just a fursuit, it'll be fine, don't worry about it. When you need to worry about it, because she stinks. You can't smell it when you're like just holding her and stuff, but as soon as you put that suit on, you want to die. It's disgusting. I mean, it's not that bad, but it smells pretty funky in there. And then where I've not brushed her properly, the fur is balding. I've also accidentally ripped some of the fur from brushing it too aggressively. And yeah, she's just in a bit of a state. That's why I remade her. So, take it from me. If you don't keep up with the upkeep of a fursuit, you're going to end up having to just completely remake it. Or get it remade. Or just refurb it and it should be good to go, and then you need to learn how to maintain a fursuit properly. And because I've had that issue of Ivy, I've now got a bit of OCD when it comes to making sure my fursuits are nice and clean. I constantly like spray them to make sure they smell nice. I also constantly brush them even if I haven't gone on fursuit in, because I'm paranoid that the fur is going to fall out, and this is luxury fur now that I've put on this new Ivy. So this is expensive as hell to buy more to refur her if I mess up the fur in any way. And speaking of expenses of fursuits, A lot of younger furries don't seem to realise how expensive fursuits are, because they don't do the goddamn research before they message me, and so there's just a war going on. So a lot of younger furries like forget how much fursuits cost and how much they cost the maker themselves to make, with all like if you mess up, if you get the wrong fur, all that fun stuff. And they're only fursuits are only expensive because the materials for them have gone up in price, especially fur. I feel like younger furries feel like they need fursuits because of watching furry YouTubers like Majura, Telephone, Mark Sparks, all those people. I can't remember a lot of furry YouTubers, so I don't actually watch that many. But I shall remind you, there is a few furry YouTubers out there who don't wear fursuits, who are really big. Well, not really, really big, but they're big compared to me, so they're big. So you could look at Scary Husky, I think Blue the Dragon or something. I think there's someone called that who doesn't have a fursuit, who's really big and entertaining. He's a furry. I also feel like furries think... Bless you. I also feel like furries think they need fursuits after watching furry meetups and furry cons and fursuit meetups, because a lot of the filming is spent on the fursuits because they're bright and colourful, and if you see someone going like this in a fursuit, you're gonna film it. If you see just an average citizen, you're just gonna be like, what's that weirdo doing? You might zoom in on them for like a second and then go away. But like obviously if you're watching a furry meetup video, generally that's what you're gonna see. It's just fursuits, because obviously that's the most interesting part of the furry fandom, is having these big fluffy characters running around. But like if you pause like any video in like a furcon or something and look at all the people in the background that are just normal citizens, they're furries. They might have a tail, they might have a couple of badges with their persona on. They don't have fursuits, one because they probably can't afford them, or they just don't care because they know they don't need a fursuit to be a furry. So my point is, you don't need a fursuit to be a furry. Simple. Like if you like anthro animals, you have a persona, or like 50 like I do, then you're a furry. You don't need a fursuit to express that you're a furry. If you do the art, you watch the videos, you like furry things, you don't need to put yourself in debt to get a fursuit. You could just be happy with getting like small items first. Learn to maintain smaller items. So get yourself some paws of your character. Get yourself a tail maybe. Maybe some ears or something. But don't just buy a full-blown fursuit and not expect it to be expensive, and not expect the upkeep to be hard, because it is. Being a furry is about expressing the fact that you love animals that have animals that have human characteristics, your love for them, and love for the art, buying the amazing art, and just showing a passion toward it. Like, you don't need a fursuit for that. You don't need a fursuit to show passion for being a furry, for loving furries and all that fun stuff. Alright, that's all I got out of my big brain, which is the size of a pea. I hope you like this video. I hope this video sort of explained a bit better to especially younger furries that you don't need a fursuit. If it didn't and you're still going to buy one anyway, make sure you know how to look after it and have enough money for it, and not go into debt about it, and not do it behind your parents' back and like steal the credit card. Don't do that. But yeah, I hope you guys do learn a thing or two from the can you stop licking my camera? Thank you. Okay, you can't see him because my shirt's black as well. Go there. There we go. And we're going to say bye for today's video. And tomorrow, next week's video, I don't know what it will be. I'll decide at some point. Are you good? He looks like a little demon. He looks like an Ewok. Yes. Okay. And hopefully you liked this video. If you did, slap that like button. If you didn't, then give it a dislike. And, oh, are you hugging me? Oh, you're so precious. Hi. Hi, baby. But yeah, hopefully you did like this video. If you got any comments, like suggestions on what you think I should do next for the video, or what you thought about this video, put them in the comment section below. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, there's links in the description if you do the drop down bit. And yeah, thank you for watching. I might see you next Tuesday if I remember. Hope you have a good day, good week, good month and a good year, and I'll see you potentially next Tuesday. Bye everyone.